Hello there. This video is meant to talk about Datastar, a new framework that lets you build any website in any language. With Datastar, you can build the website of your dream in Java, in C, in Python, in Brainfuck, in APL, in Donald script. You can build the website that you want with the language that you want. Which raises the question, which is, I guess, the best programming language there is to use with Datastar. So this is the question, and without further ado, here is my tier list. Obviously, with Datastar, you might want to start with one of these languages where we already have an SDK. The SDK is very easy to do, but it will save you some work and allow you to work quicker. So Clojure, C#, Go, Haskell, Java, Kotlin, PHP, Python, Ruby, Rust, Scala, TypeScript, or this thing, you are ready to go and build your first website with it. Here is my tier list. In the bottom we have JavaScript. Datastar worked so that you can run. You don't have to deal with JavaScript anymore. Please don't put it back in the server. We will find you. We will SWAT you if you put JavaScript in the server ever again. This part here is because I don't know how to use this tier maker website, right? There were some squares that I didn't know how to remove, so we will have to make a video to remake this website with Datastar. These are the rules. Sorry, the cult will find you if you make a shit website. This could have been solved in the backend, or maybe simply by a better HTML and CSS. Of course, they work with Datastar. If you like HTML and CSS, you will like Datastar because you will be writing more HTML and CSS just to put rectangles on the screen, have nice colors and have nice fonts, and do not spend time about iterating or thinking about your backend, all gone. And if you're uncomfortable with HTML and CSS, now this is the time. Datastar will free you the mental space so that you can focus on it. Here are the languages where I will actually recommend. Clojure, we have some Clojurists in the cult, and well, if you can do Lisp, you can do anything, so yeah. Go, let's go, right? A lot of people use Go. So actually, let me change a bit like this, right? Because these are great languages, and I want to give a shout out to Andy with New Shell because he put out a version of 2048, the game with Datastar. And it's a joy to play. I will put it in the comment, and it's a marvel of engineering. So yeah, big shout outs to Andy for doing 2048 with New Shell. But I wanted to rank the scripting languages higher. Why? Not because I'm a script kiddie. Yes, I'm a script kiddie and I don't know most of this stuff, but what's the downside of scripting language? Yes, they're slow. But the pro is that, like Delaney said, they're pseudocode that compiles somehow. And I think nowadays the fact that they're slow is not that bad with Datastar, because even if you have a slow backend, if you're using Datastar, your app will be faster than a React one. You can afford it, right, with Datastar. And for example, you will never, if you think about game development, you will never make a game like Vampire Survivors with Python, but you can make a game like Balatro with Lua. It's not about how many elements you can shit on the screen, it's about how you make them matter and make them relevant, insightful and fun, and you convey a message. And I think that's the big pro of scripting language is, for example, if I take Python, what I really like with Python is the ellipsis, the fact that you can put ... and it will be in the... It can stay in the code to indicate that I don't have IDs here, right? If not photos, for example. I want to make a thing called rename photo, and I know I want to handle this case, I don't know what I want to do, I can just put an ellipsis, alright? I tend to put a lot and more code, comments in my code, like for myself, check this later, or whatever. And I think that with LLMs, it's also useful to better guide them. It's more useful, I would say, than a prompt. Just make a first pass with the comments and then ask the LLM to act on the comments. And I think that might be a better way than just going for the prompts. In the same way that making a little drawing before asking ChatGPT to generate the image will make a better result than just trying to describe the scene with words. And yet, I put English as the best language to use with Datastar. Because the best way to use Datastar is obviously to join the Discord and have conversations in plain English with fantastic developers all over the world. And it's more about we just spend a lot of time asking what else can we fix, is what's correct about the philosophy, can it be extended to other areas and stuff like that. So Datastar has a problem is that there aren't enough websites using Datastar, and to try to persuade people we will need to resort to English at some point, because with LLMs less and less people are reading code or able to read code. Not that it's a good thing, but do not forget that being able to convey stuff with metrics and write-ups will always be very, very useful. And that's the magic of the internet, right? Is to be able to communicate with everyone around the globe about these ideas. But for the S tier, I have to put Cocorico, La Marseillaise. I have to put French here. Lately I've been... So the video is over, this is just me rambling at this point, but I'm thinking a lot about the future of this channel, right? Every video makes like 400 views. It's just for people of the cult, and I'm doing this for you guys, right? To chat and to keep the conversation going. But I also feel like I'm drifting away from my main language. I was in vacation and I read a book in English. I read English stuff all the time. Datastar is mostly on my free time, so I read technical scripts and talk in English, and I kind of miss my hometown, right? And so I have like 4 choices that I want your opinion about. For the future of this channel. 2 about the English one. So 1 is I continue making websites and videos in English about how I did the website with Datastar, right? A lot of ideas for this. Also, I could make interviews and chat with people, like a sort of data chat, like the official Datastar channel does, but maybe more laid back, more Python or whatever. It might take that out of their plate. And the two other options is just switching to French for the videos. When I did the update, I made like 20 websites with Datastar, and I updated my websites, and now I have to rewrite them because I did this website in the alpha version. And instead of just redoing the videos over and again, I was thinking about redoing them in French. So would that bother you guys? Should I make another channel? And the fourth option would be telling Datastar locally, like doing interventions or conferences in French developing schools, developer schools, not like developing schools. But we have great schools of web development, software engineering, game dev in France, and maybe I could show Datastar and be less embarrassed by my accent or whatever. So let's recap what I want to do with this channel. 1, business as usual. 2, chatting with people about how they did stuff with Datastar and what they're doing at the moment. 3, change my channel to French. And 4, cut the YouTube sheet and do interventions right in person. This is where I'm at the moment. Yes, this was kind of a meme videos, but I was with people at the bar and they said, yeah, we saw your videos on Datastar, I used it with one of my clients, it worked fine with Claude, it worked fine, and it pleased me, being able to share that with people I actually meet. Since DataConf is not for this year, also, maybe DataConf could change this, but for the moment this is where I'm at.